is how I was able to get photos like this with my phone. I use this Neewer 105mm macro lens. There's no way you can actually get decent macro shots with your phone camera unless you get a little bit of help. Now I took a little video so you can actually see the difference between the standard focal length and this Neewer macro lens, and this made a huge difference. As you can see, this is a beast of a lens. There seems to be a lot more glass in here compared to the other macro lenses I've seen. I mean, this thing weighs 4.3 ounces. You do get a nice lens cap. It comes with a cleaning cloth and this hard shell case. Now I did make a mistake and I didn't read the description. This lens is actually designed for the Neewer phone case, which is actually very handy because there are threads on this end that threads into the case itself. So if you want to take some beautiful macro photos with the camera on your phone, this Neewer macro lens attachment is honestly super sick. I left you that link below. Let's get creamy together. This is the Leobog Hi8 SE, and you might be thinking that this looks oddly similar to the Hi75, and you would be correct. But there are some pretty big differences on this keyboard, which I would actually prefer over the Hi75. Now, I'm not sure why the Hi8 SE never got the fame that the Leobog Hi75 did. First off, the aluminum case is silky smooth, where the Hi75 has a rough finish. This has a dragon badge that magnetizes to the bottom of the case, which I could care less for. But there is some really nice beveled edges around the case. The Hi8 SE offers tri-mode connectivity and the tactile knob. But here's why I actually think this is a better purchase. The Leobog Hi8 SE is coming with an FR4 plate, which clearly I am a big fan of. And the switches that are mounted onto the FR4 plate are the Leobog Barbies, which is a super creamy sounding switch. And just like the Hi75, you are getting south-facing RGB. Now, the Hi75 and the Hi8 SE are priced very similar. While the Hi75 got a ton of fame on social media, everybody slept on the Hi8 SE. And if it was my money, this is the one I would be going with. I left you that link below. Now, believe it or not, this is a $45 microphone and boom arm combo. And this condenser mic can be connected wirelessly. This is the Comica eJoy Uni Pro. Now, the Pro is the wireless version. Now, if you don't want to run this mic wirelessly and you just want to run it wired, that just dropped the price point down to 36 bucks. And I'm curious, what do you think of the audio quality so far? Now, to connect this mic wirelessly, it comes with a Type-C dongle and a Type-A dongle, which means this is compatible with your phones, your tablets, your computers, your PS4 and 5. You're getting a tap to mute feature at the top of the microphone. The mic is on a shock mount, which is pretty cool. You got a button in the front to control your RGB, but there's also a denoise button right here, which we're going to test out right now. So the denoise feature is currently on. Now, Comica has been around for a while, so don't think this is some random TikTok brand. I've actually been testing one of their shotgun mics, and I actually really love this microphone. So for $45, what are your thoughts on this mic and boom arm combo? If you've been loving how this audio sounds, I left you that link below. Let's test the AI noise cancellation on this budget wireless microphone. This is the Maono Wave T5, and you don't even know it yet, but you've been listening to the noise cancellation this entire time. Once I push this button, you can hear how loud it is in my studio. I currently have a huge AC unit running in the background, so let's put the noise cancellation back on so I can finish this video. Now, there are a ton of options for this kit. You can choose between the Lightning, the Type-C, or for a camera. I ended up going with the bundle with all three options. You're getting 2 of these furry wind muffs, and you're also getting 2 microphones. The charging case indicates how much battery life you have. The charging case feels very premium, even though this is a fingerprint magnet. For a budget microphone, these sound absolutely amazing. Having background noise like that is a make or break for your videos. Now, the Maono Wave T5 has been going in and out of stock, and if you're a content creator that's been shopping around for your next microphone, you cannot go wrong with this Maono Wave T5.